So we're investigating a strange clutch noise on the 95 Sportster. Changed this yesterday, so it's got brand new oil in it. So I'm going to pull that out and save it. I just cut up a plastic container. I'm going to throw it under there, nice and clean, because that's going to go back in. I've only started it a couple of times. I'm going to drain it. That plug right there. And I've already had that off. I've already had this off. Those are coming back off. I'm thinking throw-out bearing or something like that. Never had one of these apart before. Yesterday I did the clutch adjustment and also an adjustment in here similar to what Jess Hogan showed on one of his videos, and that was really helpful. And I got clutch plays good, but I got this strange squeaking sound in here, so we got to figure it out. Yeah, and since I've never been into one of these before, it's a good idea to have one of these on hand. Alright, this should come off easy since I just had it off. You don't want to tighten it though. Engine's cold, so this is going to take a little longer. We'll just take that out, let it drain in there. Alright, 3/16 Allen. I was down this road last night, so this is pretty easy. Just take the derby cover off. There's a spring in here holding a retainer nut. This is just held on by pressure. It's just a nut that keeps the adjuster from moving. And this is the action when the clutch gets pulled in. And that's as far as I went in. There's also an O-ring here that was going to fall off, so I'll just put that safely over there. And I'm probably going to pull this assembly off, following the manual. I may end up taking this whole section off. We'll see how this goes. Until I find something that looks wrong, just inspect each piece. Also, another potential source of noise in these is the primary chain. But I checked that last night. It can be up to a ½ inch of play, and there's not a ½ inch of play there. I think the issue is going to be in here. And just like Fred showed us in his clutch adjustment video, so loosen this up. That lock nut there. And release all the tension off the clutch. So this is the clutch release mechanism, which slides out here, and there's this little nut that goes in that holds it in place, and once you get it in, this is your adjuster, and then this is just the coupling for the cable off the clutch, and that's out of the way. But already I've noticed that this just doesn't feel right. That feels real rough. And I believe that's the throw-out bearing right there. Sure don't sound right. That could be the issue right there. That bearing's done. There was some filings off the plug when I cleaned it. So I think the whole case is coming off next. And that would be that bearing right there, number 24. Just says it's a bearing. I think that's the issue. So to get access in there, I gotta take that off, which means this whole thing comes off, and that'll expose this nut here, which could be loose. We'll make sure that's tight, and definitely gonna have to replace that, because that's an outer bearing. I was thinking it was this one, but it's this one right here, which is doing that. So we'll give this a go. Alright, start with the easy stuff. Loosen that. This has to come all the way out. All the way out. Use the screwdriver as a wedge to open that just a touch. The shift lever comes off. And then pop this off. Oh, I can clean that. Might even polish it. Alright, so I got all these hex bolts out. I noticed they're all different lengths. I was starting to sweat a little bit, but the manual I have shows which lengths go where, which is helpful. There's an adjuster, big adjuster bolt under here for the primary chain. It said to loosen that. I probably should have taken this cable off, but I don't think I need to at the moment. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a little rubber here. I'll put that with the shifter. There's the gasket I'm going to replace. Oh, a little oil spill here. I'll stand this up so I can drain that after. Oh, that's more than an inch play. That's loose as anything. I'm thinking that's way too loose. Oh, you know why it's loose? Because the adjuster is not there. This little plate that it rides on actually doesn't look that bad to me. Everything there looks cool. Alright, this is interesting. That's the shift lever. I don't think the basket's loose. I think the problem is right there, and that's it. Little throwout bearing. And then just gotta figure out how to get that off. Looks like there's a ring right, a little clip in there I gotta get off. Back to the directions. Wanted to make sure that was tight. My biggest socket that I have at the moment is 1 1/8. It's bigger than that, but that all seems tight. I don't think that's loose. The strange thing is, that piece there, I didn't encounter. Maybe a different model, I don't know. And then this setup here is housed in a little part. And that may have to be pressed in, I'm not sure. But this is the issue. Doesn't sound good. And it's pretty loose, so I'll see about getting a bearing for this tomorrow. And a gasket for that. Okay, so the noise video I put up earlier, it's like 9 o'clock now, and it's hot and it's humid. Let me tell you, I think it's worse in some other areas of the country though. Harleyman 440 says it could be the automatic primary chain tensioners. Those seem to be okay. Yeah, those noises do seem to travel through the engine. Possibly be an inner cam bearing. I hope not. I don't think it's that. I think it is the throwout bearing now that I have it apart. Let's see. Double Cab Tom says, ruh-roh. Yup. And let's see. Mr. Adam's Eye. How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you get it fixed right up. Yep, me too. There's a nice ride this weekend I want to go on. And okay, we've got Gasser 4x4. Yeah, it doesn't sound too good. No, that's been getting a little worse past couple of days. And Cigar Captain, how you doing, buddy? Not a good sound. Nope, not a good sound. And that was it for comments on that quick little video. Must have been a letdown after the video I had before that, that NASCAR one. So I'm going to see about getting those parts tomorrow. Maybe they got them in stock at the place I go to. I don't know. We'll see. And I've talked to Just Hogging Cycles, Fred over there, a few times about this. Guy's an awesome help. And that's it for tonight.